In 1949, under the leadership of Mao Zedong, China had a communist revolution. Mao Zedong was the leader until 1976, when he then died. There was some different roles put in. The traditional roles were pretty much abolished, and I'm here to tell you about them. So traditionally, women were regarded inferior to men, and they were obedient to their fathers, to their husbands, to their sons. Baby girls were sometimes killed or abandoned, and before the age of 7, many upper-class girls' toes were broken and their feet were bound. This was to keep their feet small because it was thought of as beautiful at the time. Sometimes girls could be sold as servants or prostitutes, and these were all later banned or abolished by the Communist Party. Marriage was declared different because women could divorce their husbands, and Mao Zedong said that women hold up half the sky, so they should be treated better. In the healthcare, they had teams of people who had 6 months of training, and they were allowed to go out and basically help provide medical care to people who couldn't afford it, and they were taught the difference between dirt and diseases and how to avoid certain diseases such as malaria. They could go out into any type of village and help anyone that they could. Poppy fields were burnt, and addicts were killed or forced to reform cold turkey, and their families were made responsible for their future under this new leadership. And under the Great Leap Forward, people were supposed to provide medical and hospital facilities, but this was also proved almost impossible. In the education field, a national system of primary education was set up, and the literacy rate in 1949 was 20%, which was different than 1976, which was then 70%. Mao Zedong pretty much abolished religion and culture because he said it was bad as Nazism and that it had to be eradicated. So during the Cultural Revolution, it was denounced as one of the four olds. Churches were destroyed, priests and monks were mocked and beaten, and just things had been changed. In the culture, Mao believed that the Communist Revolution should brutally overthrow every aspect of the past, and he actually put his wife in charge of these to make sure that she was the purifier of the nation. So basically, everything had changed after the Communist Revolution, and that's pretty much it.